Very good morning, all of you. Myself, Dr. Sunil Kumar. I am Assistant Professor, School of IT, Oro University. I am here to talk about the blockchain technology and its career opportunities and future growth. Before starting the blockchain technology, let me share the vision and mission of our Oro University. The vision of our university is to be a premier university of integral and transformation learning for the future leaders. And mission is our university focus on value-based education, and our university provide an environment to the student for their self-development, and for a faculty we provide the environment, we provide a platform to be a mentor and guide who can shape the country future. Now this is the mission of our School of IT, and our mission is to inspire and nurture fresh minds to initiate with innovative ideas and dreams. And this is the objective of our School of IT. We organize, achieve, enrichment, priority, branding, growth, strength, forte, and conception. And we organize international conference, seminars for our students. Now, come to the blockchain. As we know, blockchain is the emerging technology, and whenever we think about the blockchain, the first word came into our mind is the Bitcoin. So, what is the relation between Bitcoin and blockchain? And what is the history of the blockchain and Bitcoin? Let me share. Actually, when the internet was envisioned as a decentralized global network, but in the past 25 years, we can see that it has to be controlled by a few very powerful centralized companies. Actually, blockchain technology has bring a technological paradigm shift that allows reliable, secure, and direct information transfer across individual organizations, so that we can manage, verify, control the use of our own data. Blockchain also offer new opportunities for humanities to fix some major problems. Now come to the history of the blockchain. Actually, in 2008, while the rest of the world faced the biggest financial crisis in the decade, a paper was circulated among a small group of cryptography enthusiasts. In this paper, Satoshi Nakamoto explained the concept of cryptocurrency called the Bitcoin, and also given a solution to long-standing problem of double spending. In 2008, the domain name bitcoin.org was registered, and the start of 2009, the Genesis block of the Bitcoin, that is the first block in the blockchain, was created. At that point in time, nobody foresaw the impact the Nakamoto's underlying technology would have on world largest organizations, trusted intermediary, and society at large. Since Nakamoto's paper, distributed ledger technology has rapidly gained popularity, and nowadays it is known as the blockchain technology. Although the laser have been used around for millennia, but for the first time in the history, they can be updated across multiple organizations and computer networks simultaneously through the use of blockchain technology. We say that blockchain is secure. Why it is secure? The cryptography is the technology underlying blockchain ensure a trustless system, thereby removing the need of intermediaries to manage the risk. It is a true paradigm shift, and it is why So many organizations are exploring blockchain potentials use to improve their tracking and audit systems. The blockchain is a shared, decentralized, public or private ledgers that describe a single version of the truth of ownership. Actually, it is a distributed ledger that use database technology to record and indefinitely maintain an ever-growing list of data records, which cannot be tampered and are irreversible. We cannot reverse it, and verifiable. We can verify, and it is traceable. We can trace very easily. At the first, these data records are Bitcoin transactions, but applications have now moved to any type of online transaction across any industry. We can use the blockchain in supply chain management, in healthcare, in land registry. Nowadays, we are using in government and so many. We'll discuss that blockchain can serve as a record keeper for societies, including registration of any type of document or property. And data records are stored chronologically in blocks that are chained together cryptographically. Because cryptography is a technology that makes secure this blockchain technology. And in this blockchain, every node in the network has a copy of the block. And in order for a transaction to be added to the blockchain, there has to be a consensus. There has to be a consensus among the nodes in the network. Let me take an example where we can apply the blockchain. Think of a railway company. We buy tickets on an app and or the web. The credit card company takes a cut for the processing of the transaction. Blockchain can not only save the credit card processing fees, but also it can move the entire ticketing process to the blockchain. Obviously, in the ticketing system, there are two parties, railway companies and the passenger. The ticket is a block which will be added to a ticket blockchain. The main benefit will be just as a monetary transaction on the blockchain, because it is a unique, independently verifiable like a Bitcoin. The final ticket blockchain will be a record of all transactions, say a certain train route or even the entire train network, comprising every ticket ever sold, every journey ever taken. But here the key is it is free. Blockchain not only can transfer and store money, but can also replace all processes and business models that rely on charging a small fees for a transaction or any other transaction between two parties. So we can say blockchain is a distributed ledger that promote decentralization, it provides the transparency, and it provides the data integrity. In blockchain, it is a peer-to-peer transaction. Blockchain has enabled that there can be peer-to-peer transaction without the need of centralized certifying authorities, just like a bank. Bank usually take a small commission to carry out our transactions. So the main benefit of blockchain is it removes the third party. So the removal of third party and ability of organizations and consumer to execute peer-to-peer transactions, almost it is a true paradigm shift. In a sense, this is what blockchain is so important. Now we will move to the type of blockchain. Actually, there are two type of blockchains. First is the permissionless, that is the public blockchain. Another is the permission blockchain. Each of the that type of blockchain with their different characteristics, rules, and actors. Let me explain. Permissionless blockchain are basically known as the public blockchain. The best known example is the Bitcoin blockchain. Trust within the system is created through the game theory. Because it is a public, we have to create a trust. So trust within the public blockchain is created through the game theory. How? They provide the incentives. So with the help of incentive, people are nowadays attracting. This means because it is a public blockchain, anyone interested in joining a particular public blockchain can simply connect with his computer to the public blockchain, or we can say it is a decentralized network. You can download the app and start the processing, start the transactions. So it is not necessary to have a previous relationship with the laser, and you don't need to be approved to join. You don't need any approval. The public permissionless blockchain is not owned by anyone, and everyone can contribute. So that is a public blockchain. Whereas on the other hand, the permission blockchain or private blockchain do not require these artificial incentives because all the actors in the networks are known to each other. New actors have to be approved by existing participant in the network. If new actor want to become the part of the network, first of all, the existing participants will be introduced and they will enable, actually private blockchain enable more flexibility and efficiency in validating transactions. Private blockchains are generally used by such organizations that like to keep a shared ledger for their settlement of their transactions, such as within the financial services industries. They are owned and operated by a group of organizations, and transactions are visible only to the member of the network. A good example of private blockchain is blockchain settlement system developed by UBS, and five other major banks are part of that. It was developed in 2016. So this blockchain enable the four participating banks to improve their settlement time among them, and no other party has access to blockchain or can contribute to it because it is a private blockchain. However, in the year of 2016, a third option has been developed. Accenture, very well-known company, Accenture has developed a new blockchain. That name is editable blockchain, and they have patent this blockchain, the history of which can be adjusted by a central authority. Only the central authority can do the editing in the existing transactions. This is a obviously it is a bit of contradiction because the power of blockchain is the data. Once it is validated, it cannot be altered. So, however, Accenture claim that this type of blockchain would be for private permissions blockchain only. For example, by the banks, whereas central authority can manage the network under agreed government rules. Nowadays, uh, there are many companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle, SAP, Accenture, IBM, everyone, they are they have become a vendor of blockchain. They are providing blockchain as a service. So nowadays we can access the blockchain as a service with the help of cloud. So these are some key leaders: IBM, Oracle, SAP, Alibaba Cloud, Microsoft, Accenture. AWS is also providing their own blockchain as a service. So we can use as a service. And these are some enterprises who are implementing the blockchain in their organization. Some famous names are Apple. Apple are nowadays has implemented the blockchain in their system to provide the transparency, to bring the trust to their customers. Ford, Toyota, UPS, Samsung, Nestle, FedEx, and there are list is very big. And they are basically providing the data protection. Blockchain basically provide the transparency as well as provide the data protection. These are around the world. Many governments are using blockchain in their countries. They are implementing many systems with the help of blockchain. So this is the list of countries: Canada, US, Dubai, Sweden, Singapore, UK, Thailand, China, Australia. Now come to the India. India is also using the blockchain. So here you can see the map of India. Every state is nowadays using the blockchain. And in India, basically, there are three top use cases of blockchain. First is land registry, second is farm insurance, and third is digital certificate. Recently, Tamil Nadu has also declared the blockchain policy for their state. Andhra has also implemented. Gujarat, they are also using the blockchain in their e-governance system. Blockchain can be used with other technologies, just like blockchain can bring a transformation in IoT, because blockchain is basically provide the security, blockchain provide the transparency. So in the Internet of Things nowadays, we are living in a smart cities where everything is connected with the internet. Again, whenever we connect our device with the internet, so there is a need of security, better security. So blockchain is the way that can provide you the better security, that can provide you the transparency, that can bring that trust. So blockchain, the possible use case of blockchain is blockchain and IoT. The another use case of blockchain is cryptography, cyber security, supply chain management. In the supply chain management, blockchain is heavily used because we can implement the blockchain from the source, where the product is coming and when it will reach to the retail industry. We can to bring the trust to the customer. If nowadays the companies are using the blockchain in their system, so that they can prove that we are using that product and that product is genuine, and that trust will bring that trust will come in their customer and customer will be satisfied. Now we will come to the career path of blockchain technology. As we can see, nowadays blockchain is the emerging technology and there is very big demand The first is blockchain developer. They are on high in demand because blockchain developer can help the companies with their expertise to improve, to more explore blockchain platforms. Blockchain developers are actually programmers who can create applications for the blockchain. And blockchain development might be the most marketable career path today because people are very eager to realize all the benefits of blockchain. These individuals require absolute attention to deal as there is a high ranking positions. Blockchain developers require the skills is like JavaScript, Python. So anyone who want to become a blockchain developer, at least he should have the basic knowledge of Python and JavaScript. Next is the blockchain solution architect. The blockchain responsibility of the blockchain solution architect is to design, assigning, and connecting blockchain solutions component with their team. In their team, there will be developer, there will be UX designer, there will be IT operator who has to develop the blockchain solution. So blockchain architect will design and assign the solution component. Next is the blockchain project manager. This individual is entrusted with the responsibility of connecting blockchain projects to expert whose duty is to develop blockchain solutions. Blockchain project manager need to be equipped with the skill of traditional project manager. He should have a knowledge of cloud also. They also need to be master of some other technology like cloud and internet. Another important ability is excellent communication skill. That is essential when addressing non-technical workers, when providing useful updates, or when trying to get resources from higher authorities. Next is the blockchain UX designer. With the incorporation of blockchain into so many industries, its design as well as user interface is becoming critical. The role of blockchain designer is shaping a user interface that creates trust and is alluring to a regular user. These individuals need to be able to pay attention in detail because it is a UX designer and have an artistic touch. But most importantly, they need to be hardworking as their line of work require them to spend a countless number of hours behind their computer. Next, in the blockchain, it is a quality engineer. In the development environment, we have a quality assurance engineers who test and ensure that all area of the projects are of the required quality because they have to maintain the quality. So it is the responsibility of blockchain quality engineer. In the blockchain world, a blockchain engineer play similar role by guaranteeing that all operations are of excellence in the blockchain development environment. So that is the responsibility of blockchain quality engineer. In other words, we can say they conduct the testing, automation of framework for blockchain. These individuals need to have a third eye as far as the payment to detail is concerned because a small mistake on their part affect everyone using their technology. And the last important is blockchain legal consultant. Of course, as organization try to comprehend the adoption of blockchain, into their system, legal issues always arise. As companies launch this new technology, they are also looking for legal expertise on what consideration to make while investing. You can also need to have a blockchain legal consultant, also need to have a good grasp of international law, as blockchain is a technology without border. For the same reason, it is advisable that such person masters as many universal languages are there. So students, if you want to become successful in the crypto career, you have to keep up to date with industry trend. You have to get certified, be flexible. Now we will come to the future growth. Obviously, the blockchain is an emerging technology and it is high in demand. Now it is a quiz time. So I have designed a quiz for you. In this, there are 10 questions. So you can try it. So this is first 5 questions. This is next 5. You can try it. And at the end, you can check the answer of these questions. And this is the answers. You can check yourself. And thank you all. And for any inquiry, any query related to admission, you can contact to admission office. You can visit our website orouniversity.edu.in. And blessing and best wishes to the youngster. Thank you to all. And I hope you have enjoyed the session and you have learned so many things about the blockchain technology.